Good evening and welcome to Real Talk with Tamara. As you guys come into the room, please do hit the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. I hope that you guys are doing okay on today. I know that I am. I always express the importance of hitting the like button because the like button helps to keep the video on the algorithm, okay? So, like, share, subscribe, comment, all of those great things, okay? Well, you guys, it's finally come to pass as I knew it would. Okay, I broke a few weeks back that Straight Dropp's attorney was going to ask for a change of venue. Okay, y'all gonna have to start calling me Action News Tamara, okay? Because I really get the drop before anybody most of the time, okay? And it has happened. You know, my sources, you know those sources that people say I don't got, yet they pay for my members so that they can steal my information, go back down on my old videos and get my information and regurgitate it and add some lies to it, try to discredit me all the time over my chat. Can't stay away because they know I'm the truth. Those contacts that I got, my secret sources. You know the ones they get mad at me for saying as if I'm gonna tell them who my sources are. They wouldn't know anyway because a lot of them ain't from Memphis. Okay, but you know that source. Okay, and I wouldn't be like this if people didn't try so hard to discredit me, then steal my shit. Okay, send they damn subscribers to steal my stuff. Okay. Anyways, I said that this would happen, okay? I said that this would happen. I want to show y'all something, okay? I'm not gonna get off of the topic, okay? I want to show y'all something. We just gotta revisit something, okay? I hope that you guys are doing okay on it. But I got some breaking news. Now this was January 9th. Let me show you guys. January 9th, 2024. Okay, that was about 3 weeks ago. Heard about Straight Drop. Straight Drop's attorney, okay, is trying to get his case moved to out of Shelby County. Now, we had speculated that this would happen, right? We had speculated that this was would happen. We saw how his attorney came in, how he immediately started trying to get him out of Judge Coffey's courtroom, right? Okay, let me stop you right there. Okay, now let's go here, and then we'll finish this. Let's listen to what Straight Drop's attorney got to say.
Puts potential jurors.
Uniform was escorted into criminal court Friday. He's charged in connection with the deadly attack of rapper Young Dolph in 2021. After being cuffed to the chair behind his attorney, things got underway.
And we filed a motion to change the venue in this matter.
Defense attorney Luke Evans is asking for an outside pool of jurors for several reasons. He told the court, one being the extensive coverage to include social media, where he says threats have been made.
There are reactions in the media to this case that say things such as get a rope and a call for his lynching.
The judge inquiring about the many online communities.
What keeps any other jurisdiction from having that same access?
And I think the further away we go, the less likely that those social media outlets are going to be, these stories are going to be coming up.
There's yet another reason the defense is requesting outside jurors, Evans told us, and it centers around just how revered Young Dolph was and still is.
Someone that is so beloved in this community is the victim in this case. It really puts potential jurors in an unfair position.
But what's unfair?
The community has a right.
Assistant DA Paul Hagerman says is trying to dismiss those right here at home.
Shelby County is the most diverse county in all of Tennessee. We've tried other high-profile cases here.
Despite defense attorney Evans' argument, the assistant DA firing back saying the killing happened in Shelby County, so those right here should be a part of that jury. The motion is now under consideration. The judge expected to make a decision in a week. We'll keep you up. Requesting outside jurors, Evans told us, and it centers around just how revered Young Dolph.
What keeps any other jurisdiction from having that same access?
And I think the further away we go, the less likely that those social media
Okay. He said the further away we go, the less likely those social media, let's see what he says.
Outlets are going to be, these stories are going to be coming up.
Okay, so the further out they go in the boondocks, the less likely he feels like the social media outlets will have an effect. So let's see what Tam said 3 weeks ago. That's me. I'm referring to myself in the third person. Okay, and here's another thing. Straight Drop is back down in lower level. He's no longer as it relates to this Young Dolls case, but I don't even know who it is, right? Whoever they wouldn't tell that a Straight Drop, is familiar with, that's down there in high profile. He's back down there in lower level, back down. Okay, so just be expecting that. Okay, like I said, we already knew that his attorney would do that. That's one of the reasons why they was trying so hard to try and get that case away from up under Judge Coffey, because from my understanding, that's something that they wanted to try to do, and Judge Coffey was not going for it. And based on what the person just told me, that's why I say, hey, it seems like to me, the person said it seems like to them that this new judge might entertain it. Okay, so that's the reason why we have to pay close attention to this. We gotta make sure that this judge everything is copacetic as it relates to this case, right? So yeah, that's what, like I said, we knew that this was going to happen. We already knew that this was going to happen. According to the person that just told me, Straight Drop was heard saying he don't believe that he could have a fair trial in the county of Shelby. Straight Drop don't know anything about that. We know that this is all his attorney. Now we got to see who this judge is really working for, right? Because I think it would be. Now, you guys, what you're doing is you're listening to my video from January 9th of 2024. That was 3 weeks ago when I broke the story on those from one of my sources that they say I don't have. Okay, I broke it before the news did. Okay, so let's keep going.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees?
Up to her, I do believe. Some people need to look that up for me. Look at the chains of commands as it relates to that, because the person that told me that they tried to entertain that with Coffee was on their necks. Okay, so this is why Straight Drop's attorney had to work overtime. Okay, and the people that's paying for the attorney, paying him all that money, because he had to find one little loop. He had to find one little hole. Things and change. So they removed it out of Coffey's courtroom. Now they're getting ready, from my understanding, in which what we already knew, to try and play games. But the thing about it is, with Straight Drop, and I'm his attorney is pulling out all stops. If they can get it moved to another county, I guess they feel like if they move it to another county, if that attorney that Straight Drop has can get it moved, because he practices in Davidson County. That's Nashville. Which is in Nashville and around that area, right? The people are familiar with him. So it would be easy, especially we already know that he's being paid by a record label, right? Straight Drop's attorney. It might be easier for this attorney to start paying people off, because then that's when they're going up in the hills where all of those, I don't mean no harm, them rednecks at. Okay. So Straight Drop's attorney came in with a plan. And so we already know a lot of them up in the mountains in Tennessee, they're very racist. They don't give a damn about no black person, don't know nothing about no young Dolph. And Straight Drop's attorney, that's where he practices at. That's where he lives at, up in Nashville. And they love him. Up around the mountains. So he's familiar with them folks. So it'll be easy, since he's got a record company that's breaking him off some money. It'd be easy for him if he can get that judge to agree to move that case out of Shelby County up in them mountains where he's used to practicing at, where he know all them people at, and he can pay them some money. So we got to make sure that we keep a close eye on this. Okay, I called it. You guys can go back and look at that video. But I told y'all this 3 weeks ago that he was going to ask for a change of venue. And then he gets in the court and say, the further we go, social media won't mean any difference. I called it. I said, because the further they go up in them old rednecks, and see, Tennessee got a whole lot of little redneck cities, like one little streets where they still have clans meetings. They don't care. They love Luke. He's a well-known good old boy attorney. I'm not saying he's racist. I'm just saying, they love him. Okay. He's well known. Hey, I would never say anything about, the dead or whatever. But at that time, Straight Drop, I mean, his attorney is still being paid for, you know, um, by some people. But the main person, it's been a change of events as it relates to that. But Luke wanted to pay some folks off. So we're gonna see what this judge is gonna do. As I said, the person had told me she's been entertaining it. They tried to do this a couple times before, and Coffee shot it down twice before. It wasn't in the media. And so this is what the person told me she's entertaining it. I told y'all this, okay? Listen, I don't try to toot my own horn. I'm gonna tell you stupid motherfuckers that's looking at me and say, "Oh, she knows something." These folks is stupid, because I was talking to somebody today and they was talking about not on the hack phone, motherfucker. Because somebody got we know who it is that's got the phone hacked, because he got his dumb ass on here and mentioned the conversation I was having with another person. We talks on that phone on purpose. Okay, when we say stuff like that, right? Because I don't talk on that phone for no other reason. Okay. So anyways, I was having a conversation with somebody today, and they was talking about how these people act like that they are not being watched. If these folks ain't careful, they're gonna mess around and get the death penalty. They're gonna mess around and get the death penalty. And I'm serious. Okay. I don't understand how anybody ever feel like that they can outsmart the federal government. Cases are being built all over the place, and it's going to be some death penalty cases. Okay. It's going to be some death penalty cases. These men better be very, very careful. There is nothing that goes on that is not seen. I just wish that they would reel it in, because these Negroes is gone crazy. Okay, it's a damn shame when you hear somebody talk to you about what's going on, what's going on, okay? And what they're saying is going on because they are in the inside and it ain't being reeled in, you know. Hey, I'd rather see somebody get life, but it seemed like to me they trying to build some situations where some people can get death. You have to understand, a lot of these people are already the Walking Dead. They don't care. They done did so much dirt, they want to die. They done caused so much trauma, they can't live with themselves. So they need to reel these situations in, right? And go ahead and get a lot of these people up off of the street, since they have lost their minds, y'all. Okay. But I called it. I told you all that this was going to happen. It ain't like folks, well, I had said it was going to happen. You ain't getting no inside information that it was going to happen. You guessed. Okay. We could all guess, but I confirmed it weeks ago. Okay. Just like I confirmed some more stuff. It's in the, it's in the members, they be sending their people and stuff over there in the members. We know when we hear our stuff days later, that these people ain't got no couth about themselves. They pathetic, old pathetic suckers with Pampers on. Okay, they got Pampers on. Okay. But anyways, y'all, like I said, that attorney thinks he's smart. He ain't smart enough. He wants to get up. He knows that those old white people back up in the hills, the further back, they don't even have social media. They don't know anything about young dog. They living in trailers and they can be paid some money. So we got to watch her, as I said, on January the 9th, to make sure, because there's no reason why, this case should be, taken out of Shelby County, right? So anyways, that's all I wanted to say, But I also want to say this. I want for these younger men, because these older dudes are really sending them to an early grave, okay? If the streets don't get them, the government is going to get them. I don't care how big of a gangster you think a person is, they ain't got no pull on the feds, okay? And sometimes I feel like when people are so rotten, they let them stay out there and make it appear that they are getting by, so that they can give them the death penalty, kind of like they did. What's that guy named? Alpo. Okay, I don't know. It's something that some people that's involved in this situation. I don't know. I just because you know what, I was very intrigued with that case with Alpo. Afterwards, just looking at the documentary and stuff, and I hate that that happened to him. But some of these, I just want these younger men to be extremely careful. Okay, I want them to be extremely careful, because when people are sending you out to do things that are wrong, they don't care nothing about you. They know their life is over. A lot of them want to die. But you're in your 20s, you're in your teens, you got everything to live for. These men in their 40s and 50s should be ashamed of themselves. Okay, and the government can't stop them fast enough. But y'all, this is something to watch. Okay, this is something to watch. Listen, I don't be listen, okay, because let me tell y'all something. I know that sometimes when people tell me stuff, I might hit it, I might miss sometimes. And I can say, you know what, this person told me this, but it didn't turn out like that. You know what I mean? What are you doing, Riley? I have to watch my dogs, y'all, because they locked up last night. They locked up and I couldn't get them apart. I'm gonna have me some full-blooded Yorkies real soon. I didn't know what was going on. They was locked up. They was stuck together. Okay, so I've been watching them because he gone crazy. The boy, he's still gone crazy. I didn't know what to do. They was locked up for over an hour. I had never seen nothing like it before. Okay, I caught, anyways. But okay, but I don't mean to toot my own horn, but toot toot. If I say something and I say I got it from credible sources, it might take a minute, but it's gonna happen. Okay, it's gonna happen. And these Negroes on it, she knows something we don't know, bitch. If I know, the police I already know. Okay, because those are my credible sources. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you could definitely support the channel via Cash App. I love you guys. I didn't mean to be cocky, but y'all know I'm just getting at the people that always be messing with me, okay? But I do love you guys. I'll talk with you later.